What's up? What's up? This is Walk with Harrison. It is getting dark here in Sweden and cold, but I am feeling inspired. I look a little bit tired just because after school I had a headache, so I came home and I was lying in my bed with a wet towel, like cold wet towel, so I would feel better. And I don't believe so much about taking anything against the pain because my body needs to rest. So I'm not the typical guy that takes a pill to close out the pain just because I had a headache. So I went to rest, and now I'm feeling much better. I have cooked, but I wanted to speak about the topic the post that I did before on Facebook, and that is that you are in the entire ocean, right? You are not a specific wave, and I wanted to speak about this topic because if you could apply this mindset into your daily life, into your present right now, that you are an ocean of everything. You are not distant from this force called love. You're not distant from your fellow neighbor or your colleague or anyone else. You are unique in one way, but if you think about the term that you are the ocean, you're not the wave, it will help you to open up, it will help you to feel, it will help you to understand. Basically, maybe it's hard to understand because if you try to understand about this thing because we use our brain, right? If you live in your brain, it's hard for you to understand because your brain wants to label things, wants you to be better than anyone else, or wants to label yourself that you are less than someone else, right? So that's what your brain does. It's your ego. But if you listen to your heart is telling you that you are the ocean. Your heart is telling you that you are bounded to everything, every living, everything. Like, we breathe the same air, we have the same, we are bounded, everyone is bounded. So if you could just hug this thought, if you could not close your mind, but if you could cooperate with your brain and your heart, you will understand that you are the ocean. You are so much more. You could actually go to your job tomorrow, or meet that friend, or go to the shop and see the people around you, the people that are standing before you and after you in a lineup, or the stranger that you meet, the eye contact that you meet, all this energy around you, people, dogs, birds, trees. If you find a space within you to understand that you are all connected, you will have a more beautiful respect, because you will have a bigger respect for yourself. When you understand that you are all connected, if you start loving yourself, this is the thing. If you start loving yourself with all the flaws that you have, because that's the beauty of it. When you start loving yourself with all that you are, you will look at other people and see yourself in them, right? Because you are the ocean. Like, we are all connected. You and me, my friend, we are the same, basically. Like, we have the same, we come from the same source, we have the same source, we are breathing the same air, everything is in motion. But if you live in your brain and you're starting to label people, like, Harrison is this person because he makes live video, or Harrison is less than me because he makes live video, or whatever in your mind, what you say about someone else, you are using, it's your ego, it's your brain just want to label things. so you can understand it with your mind. But if you understand it with your heart, when you stop, when you are stressful and you stop and you find that space within you that you can breathe, that you can enjoy this life, it will ease up. You won't have so much pressure about you to be correct, to be everything in control, right? You will be less the control freak that you are right now, because when you are in control, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to embrace a future that have not that does not exist, because the only thing that exists, this is probably a lot, like, really hard to understand, to grasp, but the only thing that exists is now, right now, this moment, right now. Me speaking to you in this camera in my kitchen. I have cooked, so I'm going to eat soon, but this is the only moment right now that exists. But if you think about the past and you're taking your past into your present right now, you're not enjoying this present. You're not enjoying all of these. I will not enjoy this beautiful fruit, right? I will not enjoy sitting here in my kitchen, breathing the air that I breathe. So this is everything that we have. This. And if you think about the future will, doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is right now. Like it is unfolding. You can say that the future is unfolding in the now. So the only thing you should understand and practice is to enjoy your breath right now, to enjoy your development right now, to enjoy your pain right now, because you are the ocean. You're not a wave. You are the ocean connected to everything, and it exists in the present right now. So this is something that I've listened to. I listen a lot to Eckhart Tolle, and he always speaks about being in the present. And it's a practice, as everything else. Learning to ride a bike, getting a driver's license, learning to ride a horse, or learning to become someone. It's a practice, as everything else in life. So if you practice being in the present, if you practice enjoying the now, things will come around for you. Your feelings, you will understand yourself, you will embrace all the feeling. You will understand that whatever sadness that you're feeling or anger you're feeling right now against something that happened to you earlier today, it's just a reflection of yourself, like your kid coming out from you, right? You have saved memory from your childhood, your trauma. How do you say trauma? Things that happened to you that is saved in your body. And when we go through our life, when we go through our challenge in the now that is happening right now, a phone call, you can see a person, or maybe me speaking to you, it might trigger something. But think about what is triggering you. What is going on inside you? Why do you feel the emotion? Why are you annoyed about listening to me? Right? You probably have the people that really get annoyed of something, they walk away, or it's something coming out from you. It's your old story about yourself, and we live through that identity. We create an identity that we are our old stories, right? Like my name is Harrison. I'm labeled. My name. I have a name. I have an age. I have a origin from Brazil, and how to say, my past is also my future. But when you stop labeling yourself as you are, as the only thing that we have is now, when you label yourself that you are the ocean, you will find yourself, your surrounding with a bigger respect. You will find your situation, your thoughts will become more fluidly into your now, because everything that you have is now. You can start being thankful for everything that you created, everything good, but that you are in a flow. You will stop judging other people, because you will understand that you're not better than anyone. and you're not less than anyone either. You are yourself, right? When you tell someone I am Harrison, it's speaking to someone that there's two people, there's two person of you, right? There's two of you. So think about if you have two of you, who is the other person, right? I listened to a guy, I don't know what his name, but he said like, if you stop talking, and you said to yourself, my name is Harrison, and I'm talking without any sound, and I'm listening without hearing anything, like I'm not talking, so basically I'm not making any sound, but I can still hear myself. So that made me think, because he wanted to prove a point that there's something within us that is talking. There is something within us that is listening without ourselves speaking. Like we can hear our thoughts, but who is hearing what? Like there's always two of you, and think about it. It's always our brain playing, like making. I don't know. Maybe this is too much for you guys. If you just can focus about that you are the ocean, that you can embrace the thought that the only thing we have is now. That's a huge thing for a lot of people, because a lot of people are living and planning for the future. The next week I'm going to vacation. Next week I can enjoy, I can relax, I can be my best self next week. But then the day before next week, the day before you're going to that event, everything can change. What are you gonna do? You're going to live on expectation. The thing is that it's okay to plan. It's okay to have your goals. It's okay to do, but don't forget your now, your present. This is where you build your future, with now. If you build it with a smile in your heart and you let it express to other people, you will build your now. Your present will always become humble. You will always appreciate your present. You will appreciate that you don't know all the answers. You will appreciate you that you're always learning. You will appreciate all the faults, or all the things that everything that is wrong with you and everything that is right with you, because what is right and wrong is just your brain labeled things. But if you can just embrace the nature that you are the ocean. You're not any specific wave, right? You know you're not a specific wave, and you're not alone on anything. You are the ocean, the vast majority of the ocean. You're like, everything is connecting. That is something beautiful. It might frighten you, but if you stay in the now, in the present, in this, and train this. How can you train this? Well, you can always meditate. Meditate is just listening, being the observer of your mind. Can you actually sit? Have you ever sat down and just listen to yourself? Listen to your mind. What is your mind saying? Your mind maybe is saying that, how long should I sit here? Should I breathe any specific? Is there any specific way I should breathe? Or it's just your mind going, right? Your mind is always talking. Your mind maybe wants you to paint a room, or go and meet a friend, or go to gym, or maybe you're going to sleep, or am I feeling tired? Am I going to cook? Maybe, yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, maybe I should go and take a shower. That's your brain talking to you all the time, because we have a hard time to just being quiet. We have so much noise around us. We have the cell phone. We have Facebook, Instagram. We're always updated. But if you train to be in the present, you will be the observer in your mind. You will observe, because you can put a lot of things in your brain. You can put a lot of things in your life, a lot of noise, and your ego within you will love it, right? Because your ego wants to have different noise. It wants to feel that that it's can label things right or wrong, so it feels happy. That you're feeding the ego, right? That's why we watch a lot of shit on TV about other people doing shitty stuff, and when they're doing stupid things, you can feel better by yourself. But in the end, you're watching other people. You're wasting your present, because time doesn't exist if you think about it. If you I can stop philosophy about this. Maybe I should do another video about time doesn't exist, but focus about that you be in this present. You can start meditating. Just be the observer of your thoughts. Be the observer. Don't react. Just be the observer. Observe all your sadness thoughts. Observe the angry thoughts. Because thoughts that goes through your body becomes a feeling, right? So if you're a person that says, yeah, but I'm trusting my feeling, right? I'm trusting my feeling. But the thing is that, are you okay? Like, do you understand that you are not your feeling, because it is thoughts going through you? But when you start being the observer of your thoughts, you will understand that you are the observer of the present, right? I don't know if you got me there, but if you can always go back and listen to me maybe the third time or the fifth time, it will probably make sense, right? Or maybe next year it will make sense. I don't know. But this is just a rant. I appreciate you. I will come back with more strange, thought-provoking stuff, like rants like this, because when you are inspired, when you listen to things, when you listen to information that might take you to the next level and you feel like expressing it, you should do it, my friend. So this is me expressing my thoughts and practicing my English, of course. So this is all for me. This is Walk with Harrison. I appreciate you, all my Salcedo friends. I have some awesome people here jumping on and off. I appreciate you all. Stay cool in yourself. Understand that you are the ocean, right? You're not a specific wave. You are the ocean. We are all together. We are all connected, okay? Take care. This is all for me. This is Walk with Harrison coming at you from my place. I see you. Bye-bye.